Captain's log, stardate, USS Enterprise, NCC-1701A, Starship Enterprise log, stardate, 819-2019, 10.1, Starship Enterprise personal captain's log. So, first of all, I gotta tell you a couple stories. Popcorn and eating it 6 days in a row does not work, okay? Literally. I've been off and on the toilet, and I've been running around, etc., etc. Now, I have a story for you. A friend of mine turned around, and, being nice as he can be, turned around, and he, basically, friend of mine, as I said, turned around, and she wanted to go to town yesterday, the wind and stuff. So we went everywhere. We went yesterday, I didn't write in my journal because, it's like, in most of my journals talking about being on the toilet and stuff, but, I've been hopping around from bathroom to bathroom, and we went everywhere yesterday for Sunday, she had a car, so we went with her, and she had to go down to all these places, grocery shopping. So we went with her, and we tried in literally like 4 towns or the bigger cities pretty much, and we could not cash. I went in and I said, I'm not signing my name to this check unless you can tell me. And they're like, oh, well, we use gift check system or that. So when they pulled my name up, they're like, well, we can't cash it because it's basically a code 2, It's basically, these check places, because I don't cash that many checks, they think it's fraudulent. So because of, not getting it, and being disabled, they're like, it's also based on your class of status because you're disabled, you're getting. So basically, the money order will be going back in the mail to Jose, and Jose will take care of it. Now, at first, I was talking to Jose, on Saturday, and I said to Jose, that, that it's hard, because they just don't want to help me, and, they get a fee anyway. Look at it, but even so, there's one place that offered to cash it for 50% of the value. Now, I'm not going to let me or Jose lose money. Jose went out of his way, so I'm not that desperate. So, to me, a postage stamp will suffice, and, basically, and let Jose take care of it from, his end, because he's a saint, and he's like, well, he offered, to help out in, different ways, to me, he's a great guy, and, I was excited because, no one's ever sent me a birthday present like that, and so, to me, the other thing is, as I said in Jose's note, is I'm, unhappy at the fact, that I got hurt. And I'm not saying I got hurt, I'm saying I got hurt, as in mentally hurt, Oh yeah, mentally hurt, because I got mentally hurt. And by the way, I'm still in excruciating pain in my legs and in my butthole. I don't know how many times I've had to force out, and prunes mixed in the combination. I must have sat on the toilet in the evenings, in between running from this place to that place to the car deck to there, to wherever, just running, in between trying to catch these. And, the prunes did help me clean it out. I know there's probably some residual, popcorn still in there. Because this morning I just pushed out some, that big old pile, and, the body can't, produce that. So what's happening is it's taking it and compressing it down, and constipating you, so your stomach's taking so much, and then in return, your body turns around and passes it as gas. So, anyway, so we tried all this, Jose's a saint, so I was gonna send it off this weekend, but I decided, to wait because a friend of mine was talking about going out off island. No, we did go by, the Walmart, so I did the same thing, so they ran my name and, address, etc., and, name and stuff, and they were just like, look, You've tried. This company's not going to let you cash it. It's fraudulent in their opinion. You can have a $5 million check when we could not cash it. You basically have to take it to a bank and sit on it and hope like hell the bank can basically allow it. If it's a lottery tip, So to me, I've just been through a lot of hell, and it's as Dinky would say to a point, it's discrimination, not just being, who I am. It's also being, poor. I mean, and Dinky and I, we haven't talked for a couple days, and I really don't want to talk right now because, frankly, I got stuff on my mind that doesn't include, Dinky or the rest. My letters are good enough for them. I mean, literally, in my opinion, I'm writing letters. My pen pal gave me her address. I got a letter written up for my pen pal. See, after today, the new letters that go out for Dinky and for my pen pal and for Jose will be going out in a weekly thing. It'll go out next Monday, literally. So what's happening is I am basically going ahead, and I'm going ahead and I'm buying not buying. Sorry, I have the postage stamp. Okay. What's happened is I don't want to be bothered. See, I have plenty of stamps right here, sheets and sheets of river stamps. So what is going on is I am making a stand that I need some time away from the messenger, and if I go on the line to check email and upload these videos, it's fine. It's just a quick email check. I mean, I'm not really worried, okay? I mean, let me break it down to you, in my short time frame, because, I want to make these videos short, but also to the point. So basically what's happened is, Jose's a saint, Dinky's a saint. Like I said to her, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart of the toilet paper. A couple of things that kind of upsets me to no end, and I've told this to Chloe's ex-roommate, was that Chloe thinks that I want the neighbor. The neighbor basically stole from me, and the neighbor supposedly raped Chloe. So I don't want the neighbor, okay? And two, Chloe turns around and basically goes and belittles my cousin-in-law Dinky, and I'm tired of it. Literally, I'm tired of it. Oh, Dinky's this and that. No, the thing is Dinky was doing it, the toilet paper thing, for example. It's a gag. No, as I wanted to say in my letter to Dinky, I've been meaning to do it eventually, was that Chloe basically tells me I need to disown them all because they're watching me, and they're letting me live in misery, basically. All the good stuff is going to, quote unquote, my cousin-in-law. Chloe's own opinion and her paranoia is that I'm getting crapped on. Oh, well, the thing is a long time ago, I set up a thing with Dinky in case I needed emergency supplies, there'd be funds available, as everyone knows. Unfortunately, Chloe thinks that emergency supply money should go to her anytime she wants, or if she needs shaving cream. The world doesn't owe her shaving cream, okay? She uses up shaving cream and she grows a beard, it's not my problem, okay? Even Dinky agrees on that one. But, honestly, the money is there for emergencies like toilet paper and coffee. Unfortunately, the coffee is completely out right now, but my opinion is this. I love Dinky dearly, and we both agree that right now my emergency money that's put aside will be going towards my birthday present, but at the same time there is some form of tough love because, frankly, we both agree that we shouldn't be supporting Chloe. And people sit there and say I'm cold-hearted and I'm cold as ice. Now, one of the reasons I asked in my letter to Jose was not to help me out because Jose really wants to. Is I said, look, if you do it, I mean, you wouldn't believe how many times I've had to be dragged all over 5 counties recently, 6 counties, just to get it cashed and been told no. And Chloe's getting angry. Look, The money is my birthday money, okay? That could buy my computer. Fortunately, it also could have bought groceries too. Now, I've had to recalibrate my groceries just a bit on the Starship gift buy. I mean, I have 3 nights of mushroom soup left, and as long as the chili holds out, it's fine. I also have 1 to 2 nights of spaghetti, and the rest of the time I can eat baked beans until the beans run out. So technically, I'm not really worried. Thing with Chloe is the ramen's running out, so she'll just tap into anything she can. Pinto beans, red beans. I mean, she stockpiles black beans. Just throw in some chili pepper in it and eat it. I mean, literally, that's all you need to do. I've had to eat those in the past, and it's not that bad. I mean, to me, I'm literally content, I've had my estrogen injection recently, so to me, I'm really content. I'm really stable, but at the same time, that money was appointed for coffee, for example, under an emergency pretense, but, if you don't need coffee, you don't need it, and so forth and so on. So, I mean, we're trying to get this place tidied up, and, I need to get another laundry basket so I can have one for dirty clothes. I have like 2 clean baskets, I need to put them away in the drawer, but, I pay and rely on Chloe on certain things. She doesn't do it, so I don't give her anymore. She's like, oh yeah, under a blanket. I mean, literally, I tried to explain to Jose, out of love for the man, I don't want him sending help because it'll just go into someone else's belly. And, I mean, to me, I was complaining to my father and my poppy about it. He's like, well, even though you want Chloe gone, the problem is, you can't be that cold-hearted. You gotta look after her. No, I don't. I don't see him turning around and giving his money wholeheartedly. He wanted his son out of the house. So with me, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to juggle everything. Stretch out my letters as long as possible. Pop them in the mailbox, and buy more stamps, and, etc. I mean, I was telling Jose in my letter, to him, he's a saint, that I said to him, that you don't need to just sit there and turn around and try to offer, money, out of love. You can do other things too, like, for example, as gift ideas, you can turn around and, not that I'd recommend it as Jose's choice, I just threw in there, there's, like Aaron would have said, cigars, and I do like a good cigar. My favorites are the Romeo and Juliet Anniversarios. They're a little expensive in the Churchills, but that's my favorite all-time stick, followed by Nub samplers, like the Nub Super Load, where you get like 35 nubs. I mean, cigars alone is a good idea myself. I mean, you don't have to just go do, fun. It's the little things like cigars that make life worthwhile, I mean, literally, I turn around and I literally love a good cigar, literally. So, to me, a cigar is something that's really, good, I mean, pipe tobacco, yeah, I can't send it in the mail, but, sending a gift like cigars are good, or, for example, little things like, Walmart, gift cards, or, I'm not saying go ahead and do it. I'm just giving ideas for the audience, that, people sit there and say, well, if you had, that money, what would you do? Well, I would have put most of it towards my computer, paid a bill, which the bill's paid, and, then I would, buy a few groceries, sandwich making, cold cut sandwiches, a little mayonnaise and stuff. Yeah, my mayonnaise is gone. Cody uses all phrase salad. So that's why I don't have tuna sandwiches. So I'm stuck with, peanut butter when the bread was, available. So you can see, I'm limited on what I can eat. So technically I'm, working around everything. So I thought cold sandwiches would be a good touch, for, what's going on. So, but yeah, gift cards, from Walmart would have been, fine too, because I could just go to Walmart and pick up everything needed. It wasn't just, you know, um, et cetera, et cetera. And I have family that say PayPal, but again, PayPal doesn't work because PayPal is, some people don't have it, and I frankly, uh, I have my own thoughts on PayPal. I only use it for sending out monthly for Dinky and stuff. We're working on a TV for Christmas time. Coming up, but my birthday went past, so every time I turn around, I hear people say, "Well, do this or do that." And frankly, that's my ideas. That et cetera, et cetera. Now, layaway's coming up for Christmas. That's another thing I was gonna say. Is that that other things are, you can do like a Visa or Mastercard gift card too, etc. I mean, Aaron like those, but no, with me, I'm a simple-minded girl, Frankly, I'm not gonna push anyone to do anything. It's just ideas and suggestions, literally suggestions. And that's where I just wanted to say to my Saint Jose, that subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. That if, you look at it from a different point of view, this was just a lesson that we both learned. And to me, I find it, to be fine. Now, what I said to Jose in a private message and in a letter, I believe, was that, he doesn't have to do anything. I mean, I'm more concerned about it being used for my needs than used for Chloe's needs. I mean, Chloe's already tried everything they can to get a hold of that fund and couldn't. I mean, literally. And it's already costing me a lot of money, ferry tickets anyways, because we had to pay our own tickets, but it failed. It literally failed. And she turns around, I'm gonna go hungry. Well, why don't you write your mom about it? I mean, literally, that's what your mom's there for, right? Let her know. I mean, I can't support you in everything. I mean, literally. I mean, yeah. I mean, let me put it to this way: my sister Melissa the other day sent me some money for my birthday. Lovely card, by the way. And I went out and got the popcorn. That was gonna be the death of me. I told her this, but I said, "Get me a 2-liter soda, just cherry, because it's my birthday, and I can't have bourbon." Turns out, got herself some soda too. I didn't authorize it. See, this is where I basically put my foot down and say, no, literally, I'm not going to authorize people to spend my money for stuff that I didn't authorize. So I'm very, very frugal. So with me, as I said to Dinky, as well as I said to Jose, I really don't want, I think I said this to Jose, don't quote me, for Jose to spend his hard-earned money to give me a gift when every time I turn around I got Chloe the Vulture trying to suck it up for herself. I mean, literally, it's sad, literally. I mean, the other thing, as I said to Jose, is I like movies, I like music, I like books, I like video games. I mean, literally, I like to read. And winter's coming up, so I gotta prepare for winter. But right now I gotta finish preparing his letter and get it out tomorrow because, I got one more recommendation for that money order, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna just stick it in the envelope with the outgoing mail for tomorrow, which is Dinky's letter, and Jose's got another letter. I'm gonna write a letter to an actual longhand letter to Jose, just like I do with Dinky and with Angela, and I'm just gonna give a breakdown of what I've been doing, because frankly, I don't really want to be in the I don't want to be in the internet much, and it's not because of, things. It's, for one, let me explain what's going on, in this video, because, if I get up to the library today and upload it, it's fine. So, but if I don't and I get there tomorrow, it's fine. Thing is I'm in a wheelchair, okay? My legs are still healing, literally. I just found out when I was talking to a doctor the other day mind you, I went to this is the other thing, because I know people say, that I was told, prunes and Miralax, and I can't afford the Miralax, and I can't afford the stool softeners, and if I got a pound of prunes, eat prunes. That'll help. That's what they said. But the doctor turned around and looked at my leg and said, one of the things that's healing right now, this here, and it's got into a nerve, basically, it hurt. And he said, it'll heal. He said, you're doing a fine job with the hydrogen peroxide and the cream, which I'm almost out of cream, because of finances, but basically it cut deeper than that. It got to the bone. And he says, it's a clean cut. So how I did it, I don't know, but it is basically not broken, but it's healing properly. So, and he said the other side is, healing better than the right side. So, but, the other thing is I didn't want to bring this up, because I know people sit there and say, oh, well, but, I hobble around here in severe pain. I don't have pain meds, that was something I was told, get them over the counter, but if you can't afford it, deal with the pain. Well, the pain is, Chloe saw me in severe pain last night, in tears, and, that was one of the things, she's like, well, if we had that money, we could have bought, meds. Well, the thing is I didn't allocate, this to be put towards emergency funds, basically. As I said, it's not, my emergency fund source is coffee and milk and, but I did say to Dinky, and I said this, I believe, to Jose too, that to me, I feel that all these items right now, to me, are a luxury item, literally. A luxury item, because look at it from this point of view. I get paid once a month, okay? I got plenty of ferry tickets stacked up. I can just get off the island anytime and go and get tobacco, which I plan to next month. I plan to do it next month. I plan to get up and go directly to get my tobacco on Tuesday. Tuesday, 14 days from tomorrow, I am going to be off island. The manager won't be around until Wednesday because of the schedule, so I plan to go and get the things taken care of, and go from there. I also plan to talk to Dinky about my travel affairs, maybe changing the dates, depending on the computer being ordered. I'm having Dinky do that because the one I want is Costco, and I sent a letter to her asking if I should get a Costco card, Frankly, I will tell you that I feel cold-hearted, cold as ice at times for not wanting to support Chloe, and that's a fact. Literally, I mean, that's why I was telling Dinky, the times that I don't, I was hoping, that the money order wouldn't be cash. Well, I knew it wasn't going to be cash anyways, but what the hell, because, the money would have went towards Chloe, and that's not right. I mean, Chloe's not even thinking about my needs. I mean, oh yeah, pain meds. Yeah, but what about Miralax, for example? That could work too. You drink some of that stuff, you'll be basically crapping out those things. But no, the problem is not even thinking about it. I literally see the narcissism in her. I mean, literally, I can clearly state it, because I'll sit there at home and she'll ramble on and on and on about, I'm gonna take a bath after I walk the dog. I'm taking a bath. It's my bath. My bath. It's always, am I gonna have my surgery? Am I gonna have my surgery? Oh, yeah. I got it. Like the last night when we got home. She turns around, and I didn't write this to Dinky because I'm tired of writing all of the stuff that Chloe's done, but I'll share it with you. Turns around, she's like, I'm going to have dinner, and I'm going, okay, well, I'm sitting there in severe pain, so, I said, I'll make some soup. And I ate the soup once I got my, all my things flushed out to eat it. But I basically sat there, and she's like, I don't know what dinner is, but I'm gonna have me some of this, and this, and this. Didn't sit there and say, Rita, you're in pain, you're having a hard time hobbling around. What can I do to help you? Said, nothing. She turns around and eats in front of me. Doesn't even offer at lunchtime. Oh, I need lunch. Dishes are piling up. Oh, yeah, they're so good. I'm sitting there with a cup of water going. The dishes need to be done, but you won't let me touch them because I'm a blind shit. And then I go hungry. So, this is a day in and day out occurrence, So to me, as I was saying to Dinky at times, I'm punishing myself, I feel like I'm getting punished, but punished because of, and Jose, if you're watching this, you can see that, the problem is, as everyone knows, Chloe's mom, not willing to send her home. Doesn't want to pay for it. They want me to pay for it, and I don't have the finances to take out of food money to go send someone home so I could starve for an entire month eating noodles and rice. I mean, it doesn't add up, and I've had people say don't do this and don't do that. So, to me, I'm, not in a good mood, I mean, I got a lot of plans. I gotta go today, check my account balance and pay a bill, like I said. But I wanted to get that off my beautiful chest. Beautiful chest, Jose, you're a saint. Dinky, you're a saint too. Dinky and I have an understanding that, frankly, and that's the thing, I was actually excited, last Monday, when Dinky offered to buy me lunch or dinner, and have it delivered. And I was excited, so I found some menus, I went and did some research and everything. In the end, it was just too expensive, and I agreed, and, there goes Chloe belittling Dinky, basically saying, well, she just pulled that out. It was like, oh, look, a carrot, follow the carrot, Rita, and all that. The thing is I understood, but I also told Dinky, I don't really think it's proper for someone like her to support Chloe, and she knows it. I mean, she's got her own opinion. I mean, literally, if Chloe does her chores, Chloe gets stuff. If Chloe doesn't get chores, Chloe doesn't get jack shit. I mean, literally, it's the way I put it. But when it comes to certain things like handouts, I mean, here's how Chloe thinks of the world. My money is her money, and her money is her money, and my bonus money for my birthday is her money. It's never about other issues. So to me, what's that tell you? It tells you that, it's on one track. I mean, I've spent, I don't want to say anything negative, but I've spent probably good $70 since I've had the money order off and on to travel around to try to get this cash. I mean, that's $70 out of $900 in ferry tickets that I got gone. I mean, I have $830 left in ferry ticket credits just so I could get this taken care of. I mean, literally, it's not an easy thing. And that's not including paying out of my own pocket for bus fare and stuff. I mean, literally, I was determined to see if it could be done before sending it back. But, that was my only plea, was because, I'm out of coffee, and I wanted something better than, other things. So to me, I was planning to eat, like, sandwich making, maybe grab a couple frozen pizzas, but, the 4-pack, but, the other thing is, like that, is St. Jose shouldn't be giving me a gift and me putting it towards groceries. I mean, a little bit, yeah, but mostly it was for, a computer. So to me, just to tap in, it's sad, but, the other thing is I've told Dinky this many times over that if I tap into the emergency funds for instead of getting a computer, that means I have to put more back into the savings bank for the computer next month. So to me, it's better if we start with a clean zero than to not do it. So to me, I think it's best if, I, do what I have to, and that is, et cetera, et cetera. So, but my motto is, today's a new day. I gotta get some stuff written down. I got a strategy guide I need to purchase next month, so I gotta prepare that, my shopping cart for Amazon. I am looking at Amazon Prime again for the free shipping, but, my main thing is, yes? No. Anyways, like I said, I need to get a strategy guide, and, et cetera, et cetera, and, but I also gotta go because I gotta use the toilet since, but I'm just blessed I have the paper for it. So please, 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 maybe, I will do a part 2 video while closing the tub. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like and subscribe button. Post some fun, even for the family, including your bunny. Thanks for watching, everyone, and USS Enterprise A Captain's Personal Log out.